where does he have to steal the light from? As opposed to just taking a candle.
Well, he has a lantern. I thought he had a lantern already.
That's not far too.
Yeah.
You don't mind if I vape in here, do you?
I didn't mind then, Amy. I don't mind now.
It's only been like 5.5 hours, but I thought I should ask at some point.
Thanks, Amy. Thanks for being here.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, have to be back.
I love how you're like, oh, I'm so glad we had that locked down.
Yes.
I can't wait to go back into it.
I'm the bogeyman.
Oh, there's someone behind the door.
Bogeyman.
I'll give you a fright you'll never forget.
Look, just come out from behind the door.
I can't. I'm afraid of open spaces.
Alright.
You're a phobic bogeyman.
Lay off.
Why did they say bogey in some
The
movie?
legendary
Britishness?
terror.
Or maybe to avoid copyright.
Boogeyman. Boogeyman's not copyrighted.
Traditional figure of terror.
Surprisingly, it is.
Long
Is
hours
it?
and no real holiday.
Google.
Keep in mind that like films use it as well as other it's used in other contexts. So depending on the context that it's used, there's a copyright for it.
That door.
I want
So every evil spirit are being used to frighten children.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
A
Disney
person or
creation all
thing
along.
that is widely regarded as an object of fear. Nuclear power is the environmentalist's boogeyman.
What are you doing here? We're taking the door off. Oh, did you see that?
That is not a human.
That is not human. You're absolutely
Who's
right.
there? Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Look, there is someone there. I can see bits of you poking out behind the door. What are you doing back there?
Go away. I'm the bogeyman.
Really?
I'll give you a fright you'll never forget.
Look, just come out from behind the door.
Actually, to be fair though, I mean, if it is spelled B-O-G-E-Y, it would actually be bogey.
Yeah.
And you're a phobic
Yes.
bogeyman?
Bogey would be I-E.
It's no fun being a
B-O-O,
legendary figure of terror.
Boogie.
What does a bogeyman do anyway?
Like a
Quite
bogey.
hard
B-O-O-G-E-Y,
being a
yeah.
traditional
You say
figure
B-O-E.
of terror.
No,
Long
B-O-G-I-E.
hours and no
Depends on how you spell it.
holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's
I mean, like,
multiple
don't blame
ways.
on sunshine, blame on the boogie.
Blame it on the boogeyman.
There's your place in
Yeah, that would be
folk tale and
OG.
legend.
Yeah.
And you're
It's
your
like
own
boogie,
boss.
B-U-G-G-Y,
That's, yeah, that's
B-U-G-G-I-E.
Yes, I
So like there,
Yeah.
there's little ways of getting around it,
Mm.
but still being able to have the same context with it.
Yes.
Highly valued traditional
So now that
There
we...
you go, the fucking more you know. We actually are educating people.
Yeah, how about that?
Mainly me. but
Just
I
you,
mean,
yeah.
I'm sure other people are understanding as well.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, look at the little dick.
These wizards tried looking at cat inside a box and opening it up every now and then to see whether the cat
Oh! Oh, I know what that thing
Schrodinger's
is! Yes!
cat.
Schrodinger's cat, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I learned that from Rick and Morty.
Yes.
I think I've heard of that.
I think physicists learned it a long time ago.
No, but I had no interest in anything like that, so I actually, the only time I think I ever
You just saw her like, oh, someone put a cat in a box? Tell me more.
No, it wasn't like that. It was like, this sounds familiar. I know
Foxy,
something about a cat in the box.
please.
He just pissed himself.
It's a quantum physics joke.
I'll
Don't mind him, he's just...
You need the pussy in the box, okay?
We put the lotion in the basket.
Put
Put the pussy in the basket.
Oh, I have a cat necklace on.
Thanks, Alina.
So, you're saying
Oh, also has a little mouse with
as a legendary figure of terror is entirely due to my not knowing exactly what you
I
want.
love how I was still showing you, but you had already turned.
I'm so sorry. That's so funny.
I didn't know, so I was like, it also has a little mouse with it. And I was turning around to show the mouse, and then I looked at you and you were like this. And I was like,
Okay, I'll give you the attention it deserves now. Okay, now, there we go. Thank you.
yeah, it's a little cat charm that has a little mouse as well
Oh.
attached to it.
Coming out from behind the door now?
There we go.
No.
That's actually really nice.
Cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thomas Savo. I think I'm nearly sure my godparents got me this. They got me a charm bracelet. And then every year up until my 21st, they bought me a charm.
Yeah, no, Tabby Saddle, you're absolutely right.
And then
yeah.
after I turned 21,
Yeah.
my godfather was like, right, that's the end of it now. We're no longer buying you a gift. We'll give you a card every year, but no more gifts. And I laughed. I'm thinking, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and they were
I
right.
have not gotten a gift off them. I got a gift for my 30th.
Yes.
And in the cards, my godfather jokingly said, we didn't think you'd last this long. Congratulations, and blah blah blah.
Oh.
Because I'm quite a clumsy person.
Yes.
So
We know, we've heard the stories.
I am quite clumsy. So like it was seen as a joke, but now they've said if you make it to 40 we'll be impressed. So now it's every 10 years if I haven't accidentally killed myself.
Yes. Have you ever considered just putting yourself in bubble wrap?
I'd probably still find a way to kill myself.
You probably suffocate the bubble wrap actually.
It's not even that, I'd pop it. I'd pop all of it so it was like ineffective as actual bubble wrap, and then like that's when I got to fall.
But that's why you see now.
I nearly fell down the stairs last night. No, not my attic stairs, but the actual
Just general stairs.
General stairs, because I was half asleep going out to the toilet.
You must see light coming over here, but when I
it's no stairs.
Yeah.
Honestly, everything is flat surfaces. Now, the only thing that isn't is the step up.
True.
Right?
I'll build you a ramp next time you're up.
Do you remember when we were staying over here?
Yeah.
Right. And this was the door that we came in.
Yes.
I did not know there was a step. And it was dark.
It was dark, yes.
And
True.
Jonathan had gone into the parents' house to get Tina.
Yes.
And I was left to my own devices to walk into the house, and I tripped.
And you couldn't be trusted.
I tripped to the extent where I nearly face planted your wall.
Excellent.
And didn't realise it.
Oh look, the boogeyman's going for a pint.
I was drunk now, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like I was quite drunk.
Were you? You that much in the...
I drank an awful lot of cider.
Oh, cider, right. Oh, you were on cider too, actually,
I was
yes.
on the cider.
You were, yeah.
And I
could have had your own wine, but no, you weren't.
No. If I was on wine, you would have had to drag me home.
I'd be alright with that.
You wouldn't need a snow shovel.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Like, I do be... That's why I had to stop drinking wine after fucking for OTT shows. I was left legless.
Once you have a handler, it's grand.
There was one OTT show. I had gone to a bridal brunch before the show.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we're not going to be drinking, so like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, are we not? And
you sure,
like,
mate?
I was like, oh, what's the point then? Like, if we could have just had like a normal brunch, then why are we going to a nice hotel and actually putting on, like, why am I putting on makeup?
Yeah.
Because basically, if I'm not getting drunk while I'm wearing this dress, like, I don't
What's
really
the point?
want to, like, yeah. So then they were like, oh, well, I'm sure we'll do something. So we ended up having like afternoon tea to the extent that it was with mojitos instead.
Yeah.
So we got absolutely shit faced, and then I was like, right, I have to go because I have tickets to see a wrestling show. And they were like, all right, we'll have fun, whatever. So I got a taxi to
Tivoli.
And the taxi parked on the far side of the road. And I was like, this is fine, don't worry about it. Hey, my taxi driver. I was wearing heels. And I stepped out of the taxi and I stumbled on the road like Bambi. And Ali and my group of friends all pissed themselves laughing. I was like, oh my god, she's legless. Like, where the fuck were you? And they were like, I thought you were at a christening. And I was like, no, we're at a bridal, like a bridal shower kind of thing. But we were in the Westin. We had like afternoon mojito tea. And they were like, holy shit, how the fuck are we going to get you in the door? And then I had to use the toilet.
And get you through the show.
I had to use the toilet. And what had happened was Jerry was still with OTT at the time.
He was doing the Humperdinck thing.
Right?
Yeah.
And I text Jerry, been like, I really need to use the toilet, can you let me in?
Yeah.
And he just sent back, what? Because in my mind, what I sent was, I need to use the toilet, can you let me in? What he read was, farting Because I could not write a text message. I was that gone, I couldn't write text. So what I ended up doing was, I just hit like, Ali just held my phone as I recorded a message, and I just went, I'll show you my tits if you let me in to pee. And then all of a sudden, the
doors
gymnasties, fucking Jerry and someone else were all just standing at the door.
Give you a guard of honour.
Right, we're all just standing at the door like, well, do it. And I just went, I said I'd show him. I said I'd show him. And they were like, well, we're all here.
We're all family.
They're all, go on, do it. So, the dress I was wearing was like that.
It was low colourish, yeah.
Oh, it was more than low colour.
Yeah.
And what I ended up doing was just going, yeah, alright, and then just pulled down the top and just showed me boobs. And Jerry just went, I was going to let you in anyway, but thank you so much for that. And then I went in to go to the bathroom, and as I was walking out, Joe was in the side. Do you know where they used to do the meet and greet?
Yes.
Joe was standing there chatting to someone, and I'm just like this. Hi, Joe. I just had to show to the toilet. I'm going back out now. Who the fuck is that? Yeah. And then I
that
left,
fucking crazy woman
and then
out
I
of
went
here.
back outside, and then all of a sudden the doors were open, and we scanned our tickets, and she's just like, "Are you alright there?"
No.
And I sat down in the front row, and that's where I stayed for the rest of the show.
That's
Because Trent Seven was selling merch, and they decided Amy is a liability at the moment,
Yes.
so she can't go near merch. So we had to be, I had to be supervised at all time for that show. So there is a picture of me leaning back slightly with Pete Dunne. Trent is photobombing us, and Pete has a little smirk on his face.
Yeah.
And it's only because of the fact that literally, if you actually look at the picture,
He is.
I'm just like that.
Yeah.
Just like it's the worst thing ever. But we all get a crack out of it. Like that was the one time he kind of broke his character because he's smirking
He's
in
on
the picture.
Norks.
Yeah, he's smirking in the picture.
The Norks was the weakness of the Bruiserweight.
Yeah, who knew that tits were the way to make someone?
I'm just shocked that tits is just generally a man's weakness. I just
tits and ass. I don't understand the ass thing.
Nah, I mean neither.
I don't understand how blokes find an ass attractive.
Why?
Like shit comes out of it.
Yeah,
like,
that was always my argument too.
Like,
It's
to be honest with you, if you talk to it, chances are it will talk back. Like,
Well, a few people's heads have been there, but like,
yeah.
and that's another thing. So I don't understand. Like, all right, well, whatever floats your boat, sort of thing. But when it comes, I don't understand the male, like particular male obsession. Been like, let me stick it up your arse. I'm like, no, it's the no hole. Like, poop,
It's there for a reason.
it's a poop shoot.
Yeah.
Like,
Plus, it's like really
you go in
fucking
clean,
harmful,
you're coming
yeah.
out dirty. Like,
It's not that. No, it's not that. It's the fucking damage you can do as well. It's like even from that point of view, it's just
mate,
no.
a fucking
You can get caught. You can get stuck up there, like.
a particularly hard poop will tear you. For Christ's sake.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah. It's called
Freaking
AIDS.
arseholes.
Yeah.
Like I can
It's
understand.
safe for
like,
it's safe for it's a good philosophy for life generally.
I don't know, but like I can understand like finding a perk bottom attractive.
an aperture.
Like I can understand
The
if
shape
you
of
find
the
a bottom
curvature.
attractive. It's the attraction of I want to stick something in it. That's what like to me to me that's the equivalent of a bloke being like I want to stick a fork in a plug socket.
Yeah, that's
Like-
yeah. And to be fair, the fork is actually safer, generally speaking.
I want to stick a knife in a plug socket.
Yes. Okay, the knife is different. Yeah.
So, I've been fortunate enough to experience it, and
I've been fortunate enough.
it's not something I would like to force on someone.
Yeah.
I just love the way you're like, I'm one of the lucky ones. I've actually managed to find a girl who's like, yeah, sure, okay. Just make sure you lube it up. Like,
Yeah.
I thought you'd never ask.
Finally, somebody!
Oh, we're having a scrap. Remember this? The
Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. That's fine. I want to hear Foxy's story.
Isn't it?
Oh shit, we're dead.
Are we?
No.
Death's our friend, though, to be fair. So you're one of the fortunate few who've made it to the promised land.
So
Yes.
I love the fact that the case just committed suicide.
He's
Finally! Come and get me! You regret that?
So, it is essentially it's tighter.
Oh, so it literally isn't. It's more or less. So it is just. I just want more pleasure for myself than for you.
There is like something in it basically. Like then I like that's
Like we could do like fucking. Like I'm doing it now. Like you can actually do like little stretches to tighten yourself.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, no, that's mainly doing like if you've given birth as well. Like it's a legit exercise for after giving birth that you're given to be like because
Reset
okay,
the muscles as well.
ladies. Okay, if you sneeze after giving birth, you will piss yourself.
yep.
That is no word of a lie.
Oh, brilliant.
Especially if you've given birth twice. Good luck to that.
Why? That's all I have to ask. Why? You've done it once. Why go back again? I don't want to have kids in general. So
No, you don't.
yeah, it's just it's just the pain. The idea of that pain.
Yeah.
I've stopped at 2.
You've stopped it.
Yeah, you stopped
I
it too.
have.
I'm pretty sure she also has a say in it though as well. Yeah.
She wants one.
Oh,
She wants more than one.
cut this all out.
I'm not breaking up another marriage. Fuck that.
Hold on a second, Foxy. We'll get back to your issue when I'm a little bit drunker. Another marriage.
That was a joke. It was a joke.
No, it wasn't. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Oh no, it's just on the channel. We always try and cause domestics between Burkbot and James, and it's hilarious.
Durdle, durdle, durdle.
Like
yeah,
the halloumi.
Yeah, halloumi.
I don't know if... Oh, you weren't around for her.
No, she hasn't met. She hasn't had like a group gathering online.
I've met. See, this thing is, I've met them in
person.
person.
Yes.
I haven't met them online.
So, apart from doing the Pokemon podcast, the next interaction I had with them was through a bit the fucking...
We did Jackbox games.
Yeah, the Jackbox games. And during the course of the chat, now James had gone out to get food.
Yeah.
Yes.
For
Burkbot, yeah.
And he'd forgotten one specific thing.
Which is the one thing she wanted.
The
The
halloumi.
halloumi.
The halloumi fried cheese.
Yes.
And we got to see this go down.
Oh, you saw a domestic happening.
Oh, it was so fucking wonderful. She was livid.
Like, she went from being happy-go-lucky to, as soon as she realised that it was not there,
Sulk.
boom, gone. And for the rest of the fucking night, we were just taking the piss out.
Literally every prompt on like Quiplash ended up as Kalumi.
And no joke, we've actually kept it going as well.
Yeah. It
Because
still comes back up every now and then.
The
Like.
recent one that we had on Jackbox, we actually were doing the halloumi again.
Yeah,
Nice.
which is a pity because we didn't record that session where we took the piss out of it initially because
It
Oh, it-
felt in bad taste.
no, it wasn't that. We just had
No.
some really fucking hot topic remarks about certain redacted people, and we just decided, yeah, it's best not to keep this.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't.
It's a
Yeah.
shame that Redacted have given us so many memorable comical moments.
Isn't
but
it?
We can't use
No,
any of
we
it. It's like,
can't.
you fuckers.
What's unfortunate is that I have a podcast that never see the light of day because of it.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, you've heard it?
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
The one I still have.
Yes, you do.
Mm,
Yes,
I do
unfortunately,
actually like
there
this
was a
one.
podcast made, but unfortunately, you'll never see it
Yes.
or hear it.
To be fair, after the first sentence, realistically, it didn't
Jesus,
matter.
yeah.
It didn't matter what else was said. This one
That was not to
like-
11.
It was not
like,
me.
Fucking hell.
It was
No,
not
it
me.
wasn't. No, it was one of
I
his
want to make that
guests.
clear.
Joe.
And then it was and then it was and then a background character showed up, and then shit really got redacted.
Oh, crikey, yeah. To be fair, that was such a funny watch, You see, it just harkens back to those times, at the start of, the Madness channel, where just recordings would just go fucking wrong.
Yeah.
And it's just,
In the
everything's
good
derailed.
way.
Yeah,
that went off the rails in the best possible
Yes.
way.
Oh, no, there's sessions on, the year one of the channel that's so fucking dreadful. But, they have been derailed in the most wonderful fashion.
Yeah.
And some of them are so funny, because actually on the channel we've done a World Cup of playthroughs. We've crowned the best ever playthrough we've ever done. And one of those sessions where, we played a tycoon game where you have creative input, right? And now Adam and Neil, right? They are disaster together. They are they try and one up each other with the dirt, with the filth, right? And then here's me in the middle, right? And here's the thing: at the time, I was really annoyed because nothing was working, and just what's going on here? Oh, we're doing the Indiana Jones spot.
You wanted it to go properly and really well.
In the first year of my channel, I had serious notions of being professional and doing it right. And
I'm so glad that that's gone out the fucking window.
absolutely, I was never so wrong in my fucking
Because
life.
honest to God, if that went like that,
It was a coconut. That's
the
great.
Rock?
It's a fucking egg. It's like a philosopher's stone.
Yes.
Basically, the same thing.
put the lime in the cooking.
And shake it all up. But no,
Can you do me a favour?
yeah.
Go get in behind you.
Certainly.
Thank you. I've been scoping it. Where's the empty plug? No, there's an empty plug socket there next to your fridge.
Oh no, I'm not touching that.
Damn it. I've been scoping out all the empty
Dodge.
plug sockets I have.
There's some very delicate fuses in this building.
Oh my god, I have a story, right? So what happened was we have a plug socket next. It's not next to the sink, but it's close enough to the sink.
What? We'll
It's
put on a
underneath the washing machine. Oh, we're putting on the coffee.
oh, this is our fucking hero outfit.
Oh, that's shit. And it was underneath. It's underneath the microwave. And what had happened was water had splashed onto it, and instead of me thinking, oh, I'll go and shut off
Yeah.
the fuse of the electricity, I'll go and just turn off the fuse here. What today? I went and fucking electrocuted myself,
course you
proper
did.
shot all through my body. And what made it worse is my mum and dad had gone away, and it was just me and the cat in the house. And honestly, God, I was thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna die, and the cat's gonna eat me, and
Yeah.
my parents are gonna come home to that dead body. That was all I could think of.
Yeah.
And then I found out afterwards it was because the cat had pissed on the counter. She'd pissed in the plug socket.
Oh no.
So then I was like, oh, so the cat was actually trying to kill me.
Yeah.
that was what she wanted to do. Apparently she wasn't happy with what she was getting fed.
That was our little act of rebellion.
I will actually say this, the cat is no longer with us, and it wasn't my fault. Someone on the road had poisoned a few of the cats with poison pellets.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's that all about?
wanker.
Ah,
Absolute fucking psycho wanker. Well, we
Jesus
found out who it
Christ.
was and we called the guards on them.
awesome.
But yeah, like what they did, like one of the girls on, like a woman who lives on the road, she had 2 cats, and like one of them, he happened to catch the cat and literally just threw it against her door.
Yeah.
Like
Jesus Christ.
he full on whacked it against the door continuously until the cat died. Fucking weirdos.
Don't make me wheeze. In my day, we had heroes.
Right, so basically we have like most of our like dragon like stuff ready to go. That's why we keep asking that guard for like what's our chances of winning, and now our odds are even greater for some reason. It's like 1,000,000 to 1.
So we had a cod cheese now.
Yeah. Well, you never know. Like,
like-
dragons love nutshots.
This thing is, I was just actually going to say, this dragon fights the same way I want every wrestler to fight in a non-DQ match. Just go for the nutshot.
Rochambeaus, yeah. That's what you want. It's a Rochambeau match.
I literally just want to, I just want to see, like, I want to see a wrestling show where, right, you know what, we have a time constraint here now and we have to put one match down. And just for whoever's in the no DQ match, just go, well, do you know what, I'm just going to hit someone with a nut shot and then I'll climb the ladder and I'll win the match.
Yeah.
Deal, done.
Just look at a recap of fucking Ready to Rumble.
Yeah,
All
pretty
the
much.
nutshots and that.
Jesus Christ, they were feral for it. Like,
I don't want to have to put myself through that again.
not for even for Weekend at Amy's.
That's a good film.
It's for a weekend at Amy's, but I'm gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to be like pretty much at that point to
At-
watch a David.
At this type drunk.
pretty much actually. Like you probably have to be like 7 shades to the wind.
Yeah.